Initially I think it falls back on rapport building communication with each other. I tend to be the kind of person that when I'm helping train somebody to be able to do that kind of thing, I always liken it to a family setting. I still always do. Because if you're in a family where there's multiple people, we all have the roles that we play and we know what those are. But the best family relationships are the ones that communicate with each other. And so I truly feel like if we can look at the shelter setting in the same way as we look at our own home setting, we learn how to build relationships with each other. We learn to recognize when someone's not acting like they typically would, when someone seems distant or withdrawn or angry or depressed or whatever that is. And in the same respect that someone that I care about in my home environment, I would go to and say, "You seem off today, are you?" That's the same thing that we do in the shelter setting. We try to build an environment that's a safe environment. We try to communicate to people when they come in, this is your safe space. And so the good, the bad, the ugly, you bring it here. If you're angry, if you're sad, if you're depressed, if you're happy, if something incredibly exciting has just happened, we want to celebrate with you, but we also want to support you. And so we try to create an environment that does just that. It's conducive to the celebration as much as the anger or the mourning. And so people are afraid, I think, sometimes to open up their mouths and speak. And I don't know when we lost the ability to do that, but I mean, we collectively as a society, we tend not to talk to each other anymore. And I don't know, call it social media, call it it's easier to text than call, all of those things. We've lost the ability to do that. And there's so many times where someone comes in and says to me, I'm having difficulty with X, Y, and Z. And I really just want to say, have you tried opening your mouth? Because if you try that, and then those words come out, that initiates that healing process, that initiates that rapport, that initiates that ability to help that person process through what they're processing. We do it all the time with each other, so we should be able to do it with our residents as well.